Okay, so it's recording now?
It is recording now.
Oh, God. What am I doing? What have I agreed to?
Oh, you're going to see. It's going to be amazing.
Wait a minute. If this is not some kind of trick. Okay, wait. Don't you do an intro how you're watching a Happy Endings podcast or anything?
I do that later.
So we're just going?
Yeah. Normally I talk. I'll do your credits and I'll say like your podcast. And
it's recording already.
Yeah. But I put an intro in the beginning later. But if you want to introduce yourself, you can do that.
Hi. I'm Aidan Park. Okay, so Joy. Okay, so Joy. I hate you. Okay, wait. So Joy introduced Joy said hi. I'm so distracted. Joy said hi on Instagram and was like, "Do you want to do my massage podcast?" And I was like, "No, massages aren't my thing." But then Emily asked too, and I was like, "Okay." And now I'm getting a massage that I'm
Wait. So you said yes for Emily and not me?
Because I already did something for Emily.
Yeah.
I didn't know you.
But I'm the one that told her about you.
Well, she asked me.
So did I.
Well, yeah, but I don't know you.
You don't know her.
No, I met her once. I did Argus's. That was funny. Comedy store tonight.
Argus.
Oh my! I cannot believe I'm in the basement of the Comedy Store.
In your chonies.
In my the only way. I mean, with all the stories at the Comedy Store, the only way I thought this would happen is like if I was chained up or something, tortured.
That's at the end of the massage?
Oh my God. I'm kind of into that kind of stuff. So.
Are you really?
Yeah, I play rough.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sure do.
I took a dominatrix class.
Well, not by a woman. I don't like.
Well, of course, but I mean, I'm a woman.
Not by a woman. I'm gay as fuck.
Okay, so what's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
Oh, really? I put on a dog leash one time and walked around the bathhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, in front of, this guy.
On all fours?
Yeah, well, at one point, yes, but he did make me do inappropriate things in front of other people, which is kind of interesting.
See, I don't know if I could do it in front of other people.
Yeah, I can't either now. I experienced that once, and I was like, no more of this, really.
And I get that. Like, try it out and see, because you never know.
Yeah, no more of this.
So now you're an inside.
Yeah, I'm a one person. I'm a monogamy guy. I've come to realize.
When did you realize that?
Just recently. So no, I mean actually I've been that way. So what happened was I was in an open relationship.
Oh my God.
Well, when I was 19, I got together with this guy.
Okay.
Who was 33.
Okay.
And I was with him for 8 years. And after about 5 years, we opened our relationship, But after I left him, I ended up with Michael, who I loved, right? Like, I was just so in love with Michael. I was with him for 5 years, and we had a close relationship, and that was never a discussion about it. And, like, we had great sex, great chemistry, everything was so perfect.
So what happened to him?
He died.
What?
Yeah.
That was a plot twist I wasn't expecting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, my goodness. No.
I have this joke like, you guys, it's like I literally got ghosted. Died. Yeah, so I have daddy issues. I date older. So I date, he was 20 years older than me. But, but that still only makes him 54. So,
right.
like, that's still young. So he got lung cancer and passed away.
No.
Yeah, in like 3 months, too. Like, we found out in March. And by June, he was gone. Mm-hmm. So I lived in the ICU during that time. Yeah, it was the worst.
Have you dated after him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So after he died, after he died, So you know how I have that podcast, the What to Do show? And I have a book coming out about finding happiness and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
And the reason being is because... So after Michael was the love of my life. Like, I loved that man like more than anything in the world, right?
Okay.
Like, really, truly, we did everything together, everything. And when he passed away, this is the Comedy Store. We can get dark, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was literally contemplating suicide. I was like, I think I'm just gonna kill myself because it's so miserable. Like, because he died.
Yeah.
And but I realized like, well, I can't kill myself because I was watching. Literally, this is how I came to that conclusion. I was watching a court show, and I was like, well, if I die, the mother has to go to court and deal with that shit. So I'm not gonna make her do that.
Okay, that's a good fucking son right there. Pay attention, children.
I was like, I don't wanna. So then I was like, well, if I'm not gonna kill myself, then I'm not gonna live for the next 60 years being this miserable. And Asians live for fucking ever.
Yes.
So it would be 60 years. And I'm like, no. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna find how to be happy.
Uh-huh.
And so that's why I have the podcast and the book, because like it's about finding the happiness, right? Because I tried all these different ways.
Uh-huh.
Like I tried to go make more money. I tried to make more friends and rely on support from my friends and have a lot of sex, take a lot of drugs, like anything, I would anything,
Uh-huh.
And nothing worked. But I was a whore there for a while. Yeah.
Oh, we all have been a whore there.
Oh, I love it. I mean, I loved being a whore. It made me forget my problems temporarily.
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. Yeah, whore is fun.
You were a whore?
I was a whore.
No, you've been married for 13 years, right?
I've been married 12 years. We've been together 15.
Oh my, you have a kid?
3.
Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah,
okay, so I have to tell these people. Okay, so I asked her. I was like, "You're married for 12, 15 years or whatever, and you have a real job and a real trade. Why are you a comedian?"
See, that makes me sad when people ask that, because I'm like, I love it. I love comedy. I've always loved comedy. I love writing. I have 7 books self-published.
Oh, good for you. What are they about?
Romance?
Like novels?
Yeah.
Tell me your favorite.
My favorite is called Transparent.
Oh my God, it's about trans lovers?
No, but
No,
but it's actually about okay. So he's a 19th century ghost.
Okay.
And he got cursed because he went to a gypsy and asked her for a love spell. And she was like, well, what about true love? And he's like, no, I don't need that. So she is kind of Dorian Gray-esque. So there's a portrait of him.
Dorian Gray, what's that?
Dorian Gray is an old story basically about a man who's almost immortal. And it's because of this picture. He's like, his soul is basically in the picture.
Right.
And and he doesn't age. It's a weird book. Mm-hmm. So anyways, 19th century, and then flash forward to now, and it's a lady, and she is an artist, and she works at a museum, and she takes this portrait home, and she's asleep, and then she hears this voice, and she goes downstairs, and she realizes it's a ghost. Oh. So he's super cold, and he's invisible, but the more they get to know each other, he stops being cold, and then he's warm, and then you can feel him, but he's still invisible, and then he becomes like a holograph, and then at the end of it, he becomes a real person. Yeah.
Like Geppetto.
Right, like Pinocchio. So the more...
Did he get wood?
He did. They have sex.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, my characters have sex. But in the end, they break this curse, and he goes back to the 19th century.
No!
And, yeah.
It's like my boyfriend.
How did you guys meet?
Online. It was the dirtiest website.
I love it.
I love it.
I met a guy online, dropped out of college, and moved to Texas.
Where in Texas?
Lubbock.
Where's that?
It is right under the Panhandle. It is a crappy, awful place.
Is it really that bad?
It is.
Population what?
I do not know, but it literally rains mud.
What?
So they have these dust storms.
Oh my God.
And then when it rains, the raindrops collect the dust and it rains mud.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
It's awful.
Okay, you don't know what the population is, so approximate.
It's a pretty big city, so I don't know. I'm really bad with numbers. I'm not Asian.
Oh. And yet you run a Happy Endings podcast.
Yep.
Yeah. It's cultural appropriation. Oh, God. Okay. Well, how long did you live there?
3 years.
Okay.
Got beat up. He was
Oh my
not-
God! It's like two Wong Fu. I could have saved you.
Yeah, you could have. I wish you would have.
Oh my God! You were beaten up.
Yeah, he wasn't a nice person.
Okay, so tell me, was he a gaslighter?
What's a gaslighter?
Gaslighter is like, okay, like he makes you think you're the crazy one.
Kind of, but in the way, yes, because all of our friends thought he was the most charming man in the world.
Oh my God! Oh, can I tell you about what just happened?
Please do.
Oh my God! So I dated this guy. Oh God! So I think when you're vulnerable, were you vulnerable at the time when you met your ex?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so this guy that I met, like, I met him a week after Michael died, and I swear they can sniff you out when you're vulnerable.
They take a class. I am not kidding you. They take a class on how to find you, how to isolate you. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, totally, right?
Uh-huh.
And this guy acts like the sweetest, nicest guy, but he is like he gaslights me. He's like, I didn't say that. I'm like, yes, you did. You just like, 2 minutes ago you said that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But you know, I'm Korean and I'm very like, I'm not really the one. So so I'm like, you fucker.
Right.
You know. So we last for about 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
And then we don't see each other for 3 months. But something about him, the sex is so good, so I keep going back, right?
Yeah.
But like no more. But like anyway, that guy, he was like mentally, you know when you're gaslit, it makes you feel like you're the crazy one, makes you feel like you're like there's something wrong with you.
Yep.
Then you end up getting your brain gets scrambled and you can't concentrate on anything.
Nope.
Like, and you don't have confidence. And I don't know if that's what you went through, but
Well, see, I kind of think mine was gay.
oh,
And his dad was a cotton farmer, like super good old boys, lived in Texas.
is he black?
No, he's
That's
white.
such an inappropriate question.
You know.
He's a cotton farmer. Is he black? Oh
I
God,
didn't even think.
what an asshole. Who cares? I'm on a happy endings podcast as an Asian person. Okay,
There you go.
So please cut
But-
me your PC bullshit if you're judging me.
We had a dildo that I would put in his ass. He liked.
A big one?
It was a purple one, so I don't know. And
Honey, the color doesn't.
I know. No, it was like a regular sized dick. It wasn't anything big.
Oh, so you put it all the way in?
Yeah, and he would enjoy it, and I'm not kidding you. I would watch TV, so I'd just be like, and watching TV, and he loved it. And I think that's why he was so mean to me, is because he was gay, and everybody liked me, and he couldn't.
Who was that?
That?
You know, this is a very vulnerable thing. Anybody could walk in at anyone. Hello?
It's Brett.
Me.
Hi. Oh, it's you.
It's just me.
Oh, God.
Don't worry.
You're safe. We're in a safe spot.
I don't care. I mean, like, at this point, come on. Yeah, a safe spot. This goes out to millions of people.
Oh, God, I wish.
Wait, or how many people watch this?
I get about 200 views.
Can all 200 of you go to the Laugh Factory and listen to my advice podcast
There
called
you
What
go.
to Do Show? I'm great with advice.
That was a
actually.
very good plug.
Do you have any advice? Do you need any advice?
Do I need any advice?
I'd be happy to give you advice. I'm really good at it.
How do I get on stage more?
Well, what are your strategies now?
Right now, it is I tried to get a job at the Comedy Store. I deliver chicken tenders on Saturday for stage time. That doesn't work. Now I just do a bunch of open mics and I do this Honestly, I do this podcast so somebody would be like, dude, Joy, you're funny. You want to go open for me and not your legs? And I'll be like, yes.
How many years are you into comedy?
It's a bad question. 4, kind of.
What does that mean?
So I started, and I have 3 kids, and so I don't do it as often. And then, so like 2 years hard.
All right, this is what I would have to say to you. You ready?
Yep.
And people might kill me for this. I mean, this, you know.
And mind you, I can hurt you.
They might disagree. I'm going to save you a lot of time and a lot of heartache, and I'm going to have you skip a bunch of steps right now.
Okay.
Instead of going to open mics, find a low-pressure room to run and book 7-minute spots of 10 comedians. And make sure, like, maybe, like, 3 of those are, like, pro people.
Okay.
And 5 of those can be other people who run shows that are similar to you, showcases or whatever, okay?
Okay.
That way you're trading spots and you're getting showcases, not open mics. I think the open mics are a huge waste of time unless you want to just go up there and just talk a bunch of shit.
Now,
I've never done open mics.
Really?
Mm-mm. I did 3 open mics in my history of my career, and I don't recommend open mics, actually.
Well, Mitzi used to tell people not to do open mics, too.
Well, listen to Mitzi. This is her fucking comedy store.
This is her place.
So that's what I would say you do. You book a couple friends for moral support. Book like 3 people who are like, you know, like headliners, so the show's good. And then book like 4 people who you could trade spots with. Make sure that's a weekly, and then you have once a week show that you're not having to wait in line for.
That's true.
Which will afford you more time with your children.
But I also live in Santa Clarita.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you want to open for me?
Yeah.
I'm doing JRs in Santa Clarita.
Are you doing JRs?
Yeah, and I'm serious. I'm looking for an opener.
I would love to open for you.
Oh, please just invite people in Santa Clarita.
I
It's
will.
local.
I can actually probably get a lot of people there.
Joy, you're my feature for Santa Clarita, December 14th.
Okay, see, all right. But I thought of another question, and this is serious.
No, I'm really gonna put you on.
Okay, I love it. How do I make one of my sons gay?
You can't make them gay.
Come on.
That's ignorant.
I know, but I really want one.
Well.
I have 3. One of them.
Well.
Preferably the youngest, because I love him the most.
Okay, how old? Have they shown any gay signs?
No.
Well, then they're not gonna be gay. Unless one of them is singing musical theater. Mm-mm.
The 13-year-old's going to try out for Alice in Wonderland. Maybe? Yeah?
Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe.
All right.
Who does he want to play?
The Mad Hatter.
Okay, that's pretty gay.
Okay.
So there's hope yet.
Okay, but he's 13. Shouldn't he know by now? When do you know?
You just gotta let them figure it out.
But I really want a gay one.
You can't coerce any sexualness. Unless you're a girl and they really need attention. If you had girls, I'd be like, oh, just tell them they're unworthy and they'll do anything.
That's true.
That's not terrible. I'm a horrible human being.
No, because I want one of my kids to be gay because I don't want daughter-in-laws because they're icky.
Why?
You're adorable. Because they're mean.
Daughter-in-laws?
Yes, my oldest.
Why do you hate women?
I don't hate women.
I'm just making generalizations. So talk to me about daughter-in-laws.
Well, okay, so my oldest. Okay, first of all, you have to think. Okay, as a mom, I'm the mom of 3 boys. So if they have kids, I'm the consummate mother-in-law. I'm not the mom.
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense? Like, the daughters have the mom. Like, those are the moms. So when the daughters have kids, that's more of the mom than the mother-in-law.
Does
that kind of make sense?
Maternal mother-in-law is more of the mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the truth.
Well, I told them if they're going to get married, it needs to be an orphan or somebody who hates their mom so I can take over. Like, I have rules.
Well, do you really want my advice on this or no?
Yeah, why not?
Do you want my feedback on this?
Why not?
You have a lot of limiting beliefs that you're imposing on your sons, on your life, that is causing you stress that is unnecessary.
I love unnecessary stress. Isn't that why that's why I became a comedian? Unnecessary stress? Yes, please.
There's another limiting belief. I'm so into the limiting beliefs thing. Like, I really believe. I know that your beliefs create your reality.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it'll fuck you up or it'll help you.
How long have you been into this?
I've been like this for like 8-9 years.
Okay.
I studied this program. I'm a studier and practicer of this thing called neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and it's about how your language creates your reality, kind of.
See, that's hard for me because I'm. Yeah, I can't change my language.
Why not?
Because.
Well, that right there is. Then you can't.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm not judging you. Please don't feel like I'm judging.
You can judge me. It's okay.
No, I don't judge. I don't judge you.
I don't judge either.
I've
done too many.
However,
I've done some shit in my life. I don't judge.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Like I've had so many drug-fueled weekends with random men. Like, come on.
Never done drugs.
What?
Never done drugs.
Any kind? Not even like prescription?
Well, prescription, and I mean, I had 2 C-sections, so very tight vagina.
Oh,
thank you very much.
My God.
So.
Wait, but you had 3 kids.
My oldest is my stepson.
Okay.
But I've been in his life since he was 3, so he's mine.
You know, that's wonderful. you must be a wonderful person.
I'm not. I'm an awful human being.
Oh, well then, just quit being so shitty. You seem okay.
I try.
I mean, I'm not in pain. You're
No.
pleasant. And I like you. I
like me too.
Yeah, I met you like 15 minutes ago, and I offered you a feature spot, right?
That's true.
So you must be doing something while you're giving me a massage in front of 200 people.
Millions.
Can we just go with millions?
Please, I'd love it.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe this will be my million one.
Yeah,
You never know.
Can you make it your million one?
I'm gonna do my damnedest.
This actually feels pretty good.
I was gonna ask, like, how you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, this is great. Awesome.
See, so you've never had a massage, or have you?
No, I have.
Where? Like real ones?
In Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
It was a gift.
Oh.
It was like, I flew over there with my ex. It was like, oh, we got you a massage. But then, like, I got this really aggressive lady. Like,
Yes.
Olga.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Olga. And I'm like, oh, shit.
You're gonna hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
One of my patients bought me a Thai massage for my birthday, and I told the lady that I was a massage therapist, which was a huge mistake because she wanted to prove herself. She went so hard on me. I had bruises everywhere.
There was an episode.
Wait. You said you're Korean?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I make Korean people love me? Mainly my sister-in-law, because she's pregnant and I want to take her baby because I'm going to have a half white, half Korean baby, and I need her to love me so I can babysit.
I don't know whether to give you serious advice or just bullshit advice, because that's a bullshit reason. So I have to give you bullshit advice.
I love her.
You know what you should do? You know what Koreans appreciate? Straightforwardness. So take a knife and cut her open and take the baby and be like, she's worthy of my respect.
See, I was thinking about after she has the baby, kicking her in like the already sore cooch and then just taking the baby to
Unless she has a C-section, just open her up again.
That's true.
And just rip her apart.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
I know, I bet it did. I'm so sorry, baby.
No, it's amazing because my vagina is perfect.
Oh, great.
The doctor went in and she was like, you can tell you had a C-section. It's immaculate down here.
I love hearing about perfect vaginas.
I do too. But then, of course, my dumb ass is like, yeah, you can eat off of it. And I was like, did I just tell my doctor to eat me? Shit. All right.
Is it a woman or a
Yeah,
man?
it was a woman.
Yeah, well, girls.
She laughed, so it was cool.
Oh, God damn. Do I have scoliosis?
No.
I don't?
You actually have a really nice spine.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I have scoliosis.
Where would you think your scoliosis would be?
I don't know. Okay, if you go.
I'm going.
Okay, if you go.
Going.
Right, go. There.
Yeah, you got something going on here. I don't think it's
Yeah.
scoliosis.
What
but
the fuck is it?
It's just muscle.
Ah! I'm a baby. Ah!
Did you play sports?
I did ballet.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my God. But you didn't wear a tutu, so fuck you.
Ah! I do weightlift.
Okay.
I do exercise like every day.
Yes, okay.
Ah.
How much can you deadlift?
Not much. I do it for like repetition so that I can.
Oh.
Because I don't want to bulk. I just want to be cute and thin.
You're adorable. I want to be thin. That's never going to happen.
You are Stop that!
When Brody was born, I lost like 70 pounds because I saw a picture of myself and I was like, oh my God.
So what'd you do to do that?
I went gluten-free, dairy-free, corn-free from the day after Mother's Day until Christmas, and I lost 70.
Dairy?
Uh-huh.
Wait, why dairy?
Just because cheese and milk and stuff is very calorie oriented. So yeah.
Dairy. Dairy. Why gluten?
Just because I don't know. It worked.
No corn, so no chips,
no like high fructose corn syrup or anything like that.
And so why'd you stop?
Christmas, my husband's bitchy aunt. She's not bitchy. She is actually the nicest person in the world, but I'm very mad at her. Yeah. She made oatmeal raisin cookies, which are my favorite. And she's like, "It's fine, Joy. You've been on this diet. You look good." Because I was down a lot.
It was only one cookie, right?
Well,
1 day of cookies.
By New Year's, I was like 10 pounds heavier.
I have cheat days for sure.
I went crazy.
Oh, did you? You were like, oh my god, everything.
Yeah, I found I lost the 70 pounds and then found it. I was like, oh, there you are.
You found all 70?
No, I'm still down, but
yeah,
not like I was. Like I look good, kind of. I mean, as good as I'm gonna look, but it was pretty cool for a while.
You know why?
I know I can't change it. This is how I talk. I don't. All right, let's talk about you. So
this is what always happens on podcasts. I'm so curious about people, and I end up talking about them. And
well, I'm fine until we start like complimenting me or making me like talk nice about me, and then I'm like, all right, let's change the subject.
Why? You are a lovely girl.
So when did you realize you were gay?
Like, oh my god, Jesus. Let's go to the basic question that nobody cares about.
No, I do. I want to know, just in case one of my kids are. I mean, I just.
Well, I knew I was gay since I was like 7, but I was like dancing around the living room listening to Madonna. Do any of your kids do that?
No.
Well, then you're shit out of luck.
You say that, but I could get lucky. People win the lottery all the time.
You know what? Sometimes like kids are just. Sometimes they're Sometimes they're butch.
That's true.
You could have a butch one.
I could.
But then how useful would that be? You can't go shopping with them. You can't listen to pop music with them.
Yes, but butch normally goes with the less butch. So then I could just play with that one and go shopping with that one and adopt that one.
Yeah, I'd probably be the, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And your kids are white?
Yeah, we're super white.
Okay, if your kids are super white, they're probably going to date an ethnic young one.
Oh,
and that's how it usually goes. Unless they're the type that just dates a carbon copy.
Wait, do you have a type besides
yeah,
older?
Older daddies. Not older, not always older. You know what? I date a lot of white guys.
Okay.
And they're the ones who like me too. What happens is, but you know what's lucky for me is a lot of those guys, like, I'm 34, right?
Okay.
And those guys are white guys like age fast. So now I can date my own age, and it's like I'm dating a daddy because they look terrible, some of them, and it's like perfect.
My husband's 46. He's adorable.
How old are you? Can I ask you?
I'm 38. I'm old.
You're not old. Let me see you. Okay, I'm not gonna pay you any compliments because you can't take them.
I don't like them anyway. No, it'll make me very uncomfortable. It'll make my butthole pucker. Let's not do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't like compliments. They freak me out.
Why?
I don't know.
Would you like to? Don't you want to? I want to explore that. I want to know why you don't like compliments.
So when's your book coming out?
Oh God! Shift of topic.
Wait, do you have is it being published? Like, do you have a publisher or are you self-publishing?
I think I'm gonna self-publish.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's coming out at the same time with around the same time as the podcast. So podcast is coming out this when is it? This week.
Okay.
And the book's coming out next month.
Okay.
Yeah, and so all of that hopefully together can.
Now, are you gonna do like Amazon exclusive? Are you gonna do like iBooks and all of that too?
Publishing. I'm working with a PR lady.
Okay.
And a publishing lady as well, or whatever. Like she's like a book coach. So the book is basic. It's not like it's like a development book.
I love it.
Yeah. And so that's what we're gonna try to do.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. It helped me a lot.
Okay. Yeah, it's very cathartic writing. Mm-hmm. Like the bad guy in 3 of my books is based off of my ex.
Oh yeah.
And I killed him.
Oh, good. Fucking kill him.
And I ruin his family, like destroy his family. It's very cathartic.
Do you have any publishing advice?
Like I said, I did it all wrong. Like if you
Why?
Because I just
What do you mean?
like when I put it out there, I was just like, blah, I wrote a book.
Mm-hmm.
And I have friends who like have been able to quit their jobs and just on the money they make on their books alone.
Okay, and how did they do that?
They spend about $3,000.
Right.
And they do a lot of Facebook ads.
Yeah.
Facebook ads work. A lot of Instagram ads, and there are book PR companies that you can hire that have like newsletters, and they'll put you in their newsletter, and so you just pay. It takes about $3,000 to make about $6,000.
Okay. Well,
so
not bad.
Yeah, no, and I'm ghostwriting for a lady right now, and she's going to half the profits with me instead of just paying me a lump sum, which is going to be amazing. And I'm going to take $3,000 of that, and she's going to teach me how she markets.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
So
Please
I'm very
tell
excited.
me how to do it.
I don't know yet, but as soon as I do, I will.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Well, I don't know about this. It's a different genre, right? So the development genre. So the book is like, okay, like I share my personal stories to make a point.
Okay.
Right. Because I don't know, like, I mean, I told you I'm a widow, right?
Right.
But like, my whole spiel is, dude, I was like a undocumented immigrant. I'm gay. I was raised by a single grandma. I couldn't go to college because I was undocumented at the time I got in. Like, there's like a whole, and then my dad was, I don't know my dad. There was a whole story there. So it's like, oh my god, Is this supposed to be like that?
Yep.
Okay, great, awesome. So it's like a development book, so I have a lot of stories about whatever, and so I use those to make a point that hopefully will help other people.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I'm cheesy. I'm fucking Chuck E. Cheese. I don't care.
I'm cheesy too. Like all my books are always gonna end in happy endings.
Fuck that. Like I like it. I don't care.
Yeah.
And that was another thing too. Like doing stand up. Like I'm not a cool stand up comic. Like as far as like being like cool. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm not a cool one. I'm just fucking weird.
Well, I'm the married one with kids. Like, you should see me at open mics. Like, I feed the poor little things. Like, they know that they can come by my table and take any of the food off of my plate, and I'm not gonna, because they're young and they're starving and they're living in their car, and I want to take care of all of them.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, here, just eat. It's okay.
Oh, it's funny. Have you been to JR's? I've never been to JR's.
They moved JR's, so no. I used to be in Marie Callender's.
Okay.
And now I think it's at Mimi's.
Oh, whatever.
So
it's not a real club.
No.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh my god, I can't say that. I can't say that. I just booked a thing there. I just called them and not. Can someone cut that out? Please.
All million of you don't listen to that part.
What if
they won't
cancel my booking?
They won't.
Okay. It's actually run by the guy who runs Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, Randy Lubis.
Yes, Randy's fantastic.
He's a really great guy. He's helped me out a lot. Like I started there. He was really helpful to my career.
Oh, was he? He's a nice guy.
He was my college agent for a while.
Oh, really? Okay.
He closed that division.
Because when I started trying to get in that, it was Randy and then Jeff Johnson.
Okay.
And then Jeff Johnson, it was when Marie Callender's, and Marie Callender's is torn down and it's a McDonald's now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like we need another one of those.
Exactly. Yeah. Right by Magic Mountain. So,
Do you really want to do it?
I'd
really
love to
could
do
use
it.
some local help here.
No, I would, and I will totally tell all of my patients.
Here's another piece of advice, okay? And I'm going to work with you on this, right?
Okay.
So, another piece of advice is wherever you are, if you can get the support of like local businesses, then you can bring out more people. And when you bring out more people, then they're likely to book you more, right?
Right.
So what I would probably do with you is like, hey, do you have any friends in Santa Clarita that own businesses, like a salon or something? Then I would go to them and like make a special deal for them, or
maybe they can advertise, cross-promote, or something like that, make a deal like that, then you get more people out.
The only thing about Santa Clarita is they're very pretentious.
Oh, okay.
So it's very soccer mom community.
Oh, great.
Like a lot of the moms don't get me at all.
Oh, really? Oh.
Cause like I go pick up my kid and I'm wearing a bandana and like a shirt that says "fuck" on it, and he's like, "Hi, mom," and yeah, so. And he's like, "Oh, can I have a play date?" And I'm like, "Sorry, dude, I have a show tonight," or, you know, if Dad comes home, you can. And I think a lot of the moms are like, "What do you mean you don't pay attention to your kid 24 hours a day?"
Those moms are crazy.
They're awful.
Are they awful? Tell
They're
me why
so
they're awful.
mean.
Why are they mean?
Because they're very judgy.
Are they?
Because they're miserable, and
Are they miserable?
yeah, because they don't have a
tell me
life.
why. Tell me what your assessment is.
My assessment is they stay at home because their husbands work. So they're bored out of their mind. Like, these are the people we have on Santa Clarita on Facebook. They have like a lights and sirens or an emergency, and people all day long. I heard a cop car drive by. What's going on?
No.
All day
That
long.
bad?
Yes.
Holy crap.
And it's like, I don't have time for that. Because, you know, I'm writing books. I'm writing other people's books. I'm trying to raise my kids. I'm doing this podcast.
Who is that?
Hi. Hi.
I'm getting a massage. I don't know you.
That's Dave.
Do I know you? We've met, right?
Maybe.
Oh my god. You have fans? Can you blow it on my face so I look like what's his face? What's her face? Beyonce?
I think you look better than Beyonce.
Oh, shut up! I can take compliments though. Thank you. Wait.
What's your
the
favorite?
important question before I ask you to do the whole featuring thing. Are you funny?
Dave, am I? Oh, you don't know. You've never seen me.
I am very funny.
Is she funny?
Is she funny?
Yeah.
I've never seen her.
Brett?
She's hilarious.
Thank you.
Brett.
I can't believe I offered you that spot without knowing if you're funny, but I felt like
You can take it back if you need to.
No, I'm sure you're funny. Okay, can you do a little bit of your humor, please?
Do you want the dark stuff or the happy stuff?
Oh, do one happy and one dark.
One happy, one dark. Okay.
This is a test.
Fuck.
But if I take away my shit while you have your hands on me, then you could fucking kill me. Might not be a good idea. So can I give you the assessment after?
No. Okay, this is what I do to my patients. I practice my stand-up on my patients.
Okay, do it.
No, I'm just. Okay, dark. What do I want to
What do you mean
burn?
I don't know?
I don't know what I want to burn.
Oh yeah, you're burned. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, talk to me after I get
No. Okay. Have you heard of the store Bye Bye Baby?
Yeah.
I think it would be a perfect name for an abortion clinic.
You know what? I think that's great.
That's my
Pass.
dark.
And pass.
Double,
Next.
double penetration. I think the first double penetration happened because somebody didn't want to wait their turn. That one's one of my favorites.
Somebody didn't want to wait their turn. Hello. How you doing?
Hi, Isaac.
All these men coming in. And
Normally-
then I have a woman touching me. The fuck?
Isaac, come touch him.
You want me to touch him?
Come
Hi,
touch him.
Isaac. Oh, fuck.
Asian dudes are into white dudes, right? I'm halfway. That works.
See, that's
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.
You know, we were just talking about that. Hello? I didn't even see you. Where'd you come from?
Hi.
Holy shit.
Came from me.
All these guys. And I have this woman on me.
It's not
Jesus.
normally this busy.
They're all coming to see me.
There, huh?
This is actually kind of really fun. Okay,
See?
good. Double penetration because somebody didn't want to wait their turn. Okay, great.
I can fit.
Okay, you
Just
win.
let me in. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I just touched your crotch. Did they see that? I just touched her vagina. And I don't look good.
Oh my-
like,
you look
wait, where's the
fine.
lighting? Hi.
You look fine.
Hi. Fuck, I'm cuter than that.
You're adorable.
Brett! Wait, can I say your name like that? Can I? Please? Brett! Brett! I want to be a princess, or I want to be a queen princess for that. Brett!
Oh shit.
Niet!
You need your tutu then.
No, I do.
Do you own a tutu?
No.
What's the gayest thing you own?
A dildo?
I-
Like your ex-husband? That's kind of funny. That's a callback.
Did you do a clone of Willie?
Wait, can I do this? Can I lay like this
Yeah.
for a while?
Yeah.
I don't feel like
I'll go to your legs.
putting my face.
Yeah.
Wait, is my back sufficiently?
I'll go back. You're good.
Okay. No, I mean, I'm not asking you to go back. I'm just saying, like, is my back pretty... Is it really tight? Tell me.
It's super tight.
Give me the assessment.
The assessment? No, your back is tight. Your shoulders are really tight.
Are they?
Yes.
Help me.
I'm trying. Okay, besides a dildo, like, what's the gayest thing you own?
Anal beads?
Okay. All right, you win.
Okay.
Look at
What
these.
else do I own?
Do you wear? Have you ever like cross-dressed?
No. I did. I mean, I do for like sketches, but I don't know. I'm not very. I'm the worst gay in the world. Other than the fact that I like guys, like I'm really terrible. Like I mean, I don't know how to. I don't really care. Like I don't care. I don't really like to. I'm just not very good at that.
Okay.
And I don't really care to be. That's the problem.
Okay, and that's not a problem. That's just who you
Like,
are.
I don't really want to have accessories. Like I don't get accessories. Like why do I want? I don't want to have a manicure. I don't want a manicure. Like why? And here's the thing. Like my hands look fucked up anyway because I have like a gash on it.
Right.
And so if my hands look, so I do commercial auditions.
Okay.
I'm an actor like everybody else in this town.
Not me.
You're not an actor.
Fuck no. Nobody wants to see this shit on TV.
Stop
Have you
that!
seen that? Look at that.
I'm not gonna take it because you are just. Brett, what do you think?
Oh, please
Can you
don't.
talk to us?
No.
Very limiting comments.
I think so, right? It's unnecessary, and you gotta cut it out.
Okay.
It's not. You know why? You know why? Can I tell you? It's not. Oh my tits. You know why? It's not good for your children.
Oh, my children are fine. They're gonna be fucked up
but
anyway.
It's not good for your. Stop that! You stop that!
Lay back down. Don't ninja kick me.
You know.
Okay, lay back down.
I care about you. I don't even know you. I care. Brad, don't you think I care about her more than any of her other guests so far? All the other ones are like, oh, you're funny and you're stupid. You're right. I care.
Okay.
Stop that.
Lay down.
Okay. Stop that. I'm on a beach.
You are on a beach. Isn't it pretty?
I'm a mermaid.
That was Brett's idea. That's one of my favorite
Brad,
things.
why did you do that?
Isn't it pretty?
Can he talk to us?
It's very calming.
Can we hear you on the podcast or no?
No.
No.
You got it. Well, I'll repeat it. He says it's very calming. Are you gonna cut yourself out? Brett!
What?
What's your story?
My story?
Yeah, can you
He
come
won't
in
get on the table.
Wait, can he come in the room? Brett, come on in.
I'm running a podcasting.
What are you doing? You're not running shit. Come on out. Come on. Like this is difficult. What are you doing?
Am I that boring?
Can we talk to you, Brett?
Sure. What do you want to know?
It's a group conversation.
Okay.
You know, it's not that you're boring. I'm sorry, I don't want to make you. No, that's your limiting belief. You can fuck you. Okay, good. Hi, Brett.
Hi, Aidan.
Hi, Brett.
So tell us,
Hi,
do they know that you produce the show?
I don't know if they do.
You should come on camera and say, hi, I'm the producer.
I don't need to do that.
You're
The
calling.
producers are behind the scenes, you see. That's what makes
I
it
do talk
mysterious.
about you in the beginning, though.
Can we ask you, what are you all about?
What am I all about?
Yeah.
He's
Are
a
you
comedian.
comic?
Yes,
I've been a comic for 20 years.
Yay!
he's fantastic.
Good. Yahoo!
His-
And tell us more. He's gone.
That's it.
He doesn't want to talk to me. Why don't you want to talk to me, Brad?
Because this isn't my podcast.
Oh. Okay.
So when did you do best?
Joy's limiting.
So
Joy, desperately trying to get back on topic. I'm so sorry. Ooh, I look a lot tanner all of a sudden. That's great. What the fuck just happened? Did you do that, Brett?
Yeah, I had the sun come out.
Oh, so beautiful. I'm a mermaid.
I think the sun's already came out. I think
Ah.
we're already there.
Aw.
So when did you do ballet?
I did ballet from 15 years old to about 22.
Oh, you started late then.
But unfortunately, I wasn't that great at it. But I was like good enough, like for musical theater, right?
Okay.
But then they were like, "Oh, you're not that great. Maybe you should try modern." So then I went into modern dance.
Okay.
Which where your sickled feet and a hunchback is like an expression of your inner cherry orchard. Fuck. So fun. Yeah. But I did musical theater for years. I did 9 productions of Miss Saigon.
Did you really?
Yeah, you're Asian and you know. That's so joke. I went to China to do Miss Saigon. That means the people from China have to fly to the United States to find a Korean to fly to China to play a Vietnamese person.
Damn.
Yeah.
That just shows that you all look alike, right?
I think we do. I'm sorry. I think we do.
I don't know.
I can't tell. I can't fucking tell.
I'm very excited that I'm hoping that this baby that's coming out of my sister-in-law is a chunky Asian-looking baby. Because I'm going to fucking steal that fucker so hard.
Yeah, I told you how to get it. Just fucking rip it out of her.
Just rip it out of her.
Just rip it out of her.
Sorry, Anna.
Anna. Her name's Anna.
Yeah.
How Asian. Anna Park, Anakin, what? Lee?
Anna Ray.
How the fuck that happened?
Well, it's Anna Simpson now because she's married to my brother.
Wait a minute, she's Korean, right?
Yeah.
Fully Korean.
Yeah.
Was she adopted?
No?
Ray.
Mm-hmm. R-A-E.
Anna.
Yeah,
Anna.
R-A-E.
See, he's like, I don't want to hear this anymore. Brett is officially listening to NPR in the production room. Am I allowed to talk about you? Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad.
Do you love me?
I love you, Aidan.
See? Brett loves me.
No,
I
Fred.
love your podcast.
Oh, thank you. You haven't even heard my fucking podcast.
I love it.
Whatever. You're so LA. I love it. I love it. Do I have any muscle in my ass? I can't get any muscle in my ass.
Yeah.
I have no ass.
Well,
muscle.
there.
Ew, I'm so flat.
So am I. For being.
Are you flat? Let me see.
Yeah, like there's nothing there. And I do a shit ton of squats. Like so many
That's a
squats.
lot. Boo.
It's not.
That's so tight.
It's fat though. I do a shit ton of squats. Like my trainer today.
You can bounce a quarter off that shit.
My trainer today said I got the lowest she's ever seen me go. It's pretty fucking cool. I train with my niece.
Wait, you're what?
My train.
Lowest
Yeah, because when I
of
was
squat.
squatting, yeah.
Can you show them?
No.
Can you get on the table and squat?
No.
On my face. No, I'm kidding. Please don't. I'm kidding. If you want that Santa Clarita job, you're gonna
squat on my face.
right now. Oh my God, hashtag
That's
me
kind of
too.
sexy.
Ew.
I would totally be me too if I wasn't married. I'd be. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. I can suck dick with the best of them.
I've never been me too. I'm so well, actually I kind of have, but like
You have.
I definitely have.
You
yeah, I've never taken them up on it, and now I wish I had.
Don't you?
I was
Oh
with
my
that
God.
boyfriend that died. If he was gonna die on me anyway, I may as well just.
That's true. You're like, honey, I'm gonna suck this dick and get this job.
No.
So be right
He
back.
was so jealous.
Really?
I loved it.
I've never been with a jealous person. Like, I am not kidding
Wait,
you.
The domestic violence guy wasn't jealous.
No. Oh yeah. Yes. There's this one.
Controlling.
Yes, there was this one time at Circuit City. I was paying for something.
In Circuit City.
Yes, it was in Texas, and I think I just got lotion on my forehead. And I was paying for something, and this guy, the register guy, the cashier, he's like, "So you guys aren't married?" And I go, "No." And he goes, "But you live together?" And I was like, "Yeah." No, I said, "But we live together." And he's like, "But you're not married?" And I go, "No." And he like tried to give me my phone number, his phone number.
That's out of line though.
It was, and I was
would've
like,
been pissed. I would have punched him out.
well, I'm like, you're gonna get my ass beat, and oh my
You said
God.
that?
No, in my head, I was like, fuck, I'm fucked. And I got home, and he beat the shit out of me. And so yeah, I was like, no.
Wait, tell me about what. So why did you stay for so long? What was going through your head?
Well, okay.
I mean, not that wasn't judgment. Like,
No,
what
no,
were
no,
you
no.
thinking, honey?
But-
It was like, I want to know.
You know how I don't know if you've ever been with somebody super abusive, but
Not like that.
they're very charming. And they do that thing where they're like, it'll never happen again. I'm sorry. And for like 6 months, it's perfect. And then something sets them off. And then for 6 months, or no, like 6 weeks. Okay, I want to pretend.
6 weeks.
Yeah. And then it happens again. And then I'm sorry. And then, so yeah. But he was very good at like where he left the bruises. So like it was never.
Did he actually when he said I'm sorry? So because my guy, right? He would cross the boundaries that. All right. So I mean, I don't know if you want to hear this part.
Let's do it.
Because I feel like I don't want to divert the topic back to you.
No.
Talk about you.
I don't like talking about me.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm like.
Well, you can air this episode or not.
I'm like, I need to touch something. I need to
I'm
do
sorry,
something
go,
with
go,
my
go, go,
hands.
go, go.
I'm like, ah. Okay, go. Talk.
So what I was gonna say was, this
guy that I was with, he ended up. What happened to him? So he lied to me a bunch about like he had this habit of going online and looking at guys while we were together.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, I find that really inappropriate, you know. And even as a friend, like not even like as a boyfriend, like I think that's kind of rude. So, you know, please don't do that. And he did it like 3 or 4 more times, right?
Is this the one you were with for 3 days?
No, the one I was with for a year.
Okay.
Well, yeah, 3 days and then 3 months off, and then 3 days and 3 months, and that's how the
Okay.
was. But he was like, he was charming. He bought me a trip to Hawaii and a trip to Italy, and he would fly out to see me wherever I would do comedy, and he would buy me gifts. But that is something I can't. Disrespect is something I can't. You know what I mean? But he found me when I was vulnerable, so I think he just assumed I was gonna be like that.
Yep.
But then, like after a while, that's not my normal. You know what I mean? Like, and so I was like, "Fuck," you know. It got really ugly. It got pretty ugly. Like, but he's so charming, and like, so I tell this to my friends, right? And like, I feel like that's disrespect. And then also, he like checks people out blatantly in front of me, which I think is a dominating power move. I don't think he actually, you know, I think he did that as a part of manipulation.
I could see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like to like make me feel insecure. But the thing is, unfortunately for him, that I think you know, like I'm mad at him for wasting my time if that's what he wants to do, right? Like, so that's where I'm going with it. I'm like, because I will find the man that I want to be with.
Yeah.
I told him this. I was like, whether it's you or not is I don't know, but I'm going to be with the guy that is a fit for me. So if this is not what you want, then you should just tell me and not waste any more of my time, because we can just find better matches. You know?
Right.
Like, but I tell my friends, and they're all like, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Look at how much he cares about you. He's here to see you. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck that. Look at this fucking, you know.
When I finally left, and everybody's like, why? Because, okay, we work together.
Right? Because they don't get it, right?
We lived together, we worked together, we had the same schedule. Our cubicles were right next to each other. Like, I was under surveillance. When I did college, we had the same class. Well, I was doing biology, he was doing something else, but our classes coincided. Like, I was never by myself.
No.
And everybody was like, and finally I was like, hey, because one day he kind of went crazy, and he left bruises, like, on my neck and on my face, where it was visible. I couldn't hide it. And I finally had to leave him, and everybody was like, well, can I still be friends with him? Like, would you mind? Because, you know.
After they found out he beat you?
And I was like, you do that, but I can't. Like, I have to get away. And the reason.
That's awful.
Whatever. I got books out of it. And I got hard nose out of it. Like, if my husband ever raised his hand to me, it would be done. So, like, I got very good hard nose, and yeah.
I'm really happy for you.
So, yeah. Is there anything you want to plug?
Oh, I'm sorry. again with the compliments. I'm sorry. I was just happy for you. Awesome. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay.
And you're doing great.
Okay, well, plug your stuff.
You're so uncomfortable. Here, just do my arm. And let me lean back so at least I don't look like you know what I mean? If I'm like this, look at all that fat.
Yeah, look at all that fat.
Here, just do that.
Got it.
Okay, where do I look? Brett? I love yelling at Brett.
I noticed.
My favorite thing in the world. Brett. Okay. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm just please don't get mad at me. Okay. Please watch my podcast at it's called The What to Do Show at the Laugh Factory. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at Aidan Park Show, where I give advice. And check us out together December 14th at JR's in Santa Clarita. You're
Ta-da.
doing it, right?
I am doing it.
I'm going to send you in now.
Yes.
Great.
Perfect.
What's your last name? Joy, what's your last
I
name?
go by Eileen. Joy Eileen.
Okay, Joy Eileen and Aidan Park at Santa Clarita. Woo woo, Yahoo. We'll get all those judgy bitches and I will fucking call them out.
Don't.
Or I won't.
Don't.
Or I won't.
All right.
Well,
We're
see you
good.
at Applebee's. Or